The North End is a really great place to visit. There's a lot of tourist attractions. It's known as Boston's Little Italy, so we have dozens of restaurants up and down all the streets, and it's a very desirable neighborhood to live in. We're at Copp's Burial Ground, where some of the oldest tombstones are here. Some of them have marks in them from when the British were around and would use the tombstones as target practice for their musket shooting. This is Paul Revere's house. If you have a couple bucks, you can go inside and check it out. This is the Old North Church. Paul Revere had gone up to the top and did the warning signals with lanterns. 2 if by land, 1 if by sea. The community being a lot of Italians, it's also a lot of people who are Catholic. This is All Saints Way. It's an alleyway just full of all pictures of the saints and different memorabilia from them. No one knows who created it, but I'm thankful to have it here.
My grandparents came over from Naples back in the late 1800s, early 1900s. They opened up the first pizzeria in New England in 1906 in Boston's North End. We're fortunate because we're family and my children work here, and me and my brothers and sisters worked here for my parents and they did for their parents. So it's kind of a love that keeps us, the family and the business together. We don't do it for, great money. It's a good living, but, we're not going to get rich. And the bread is, the best you can possibly buy in and around the area.
Having a store in the North End is really nice. It's a great neighborhood, and the showing of support for this type of business has been really positive. Some great stuff's coming out of the houses, a lot of the old Italian families, and they're also buying. I'm a single woman living downtown, and I forget that I'm downtown. I feel really safe here, and that's my favorite thing. It does feel European, and I think that lends to some camaraderie and just a good feel. It's got a good vibe. It's different. You don't feel like you're in a big city.
The North End is probably known best for all the restaurants that we have. Usually the lines are out the door and you have to wait a while. In the summer it's just full of tourists. Everyone comes down here to eat up from all the Italian restaurants. This is Hanover Street. It's pretty much the main drag of the North End. There's cafes, the bakeries, and there's also little markets that sell cheese and grocery items and a lot of items straight from Italy. Some of my favorite places are Mike's Pastries, where you can get good cannolis and all kinds of sweet stuff. So after you're done eating all the pasta and eating some cannolis, you can come down to the Improv Asylum for a comedy show. It's improv and sketch. It's awesome. It's always a hysterical time, and they're here every night.